Hi guys, long time no see, huh? But it's been crazy, huh? Here in Africa. Something really bad happened 2 weeks ago about on Monday. Chilling in my house in my pajamas, and suddenly a home invasion by 4 cops, 4 police of the CID, Criminal Investigation Department, invading my house, arresting me, taking me with them, and also my girlfriend, and a whole day of questioning, accused of money laundering and even terrorist financing. They had a transaction deed, had made a gift to my girlfriend, and indeed I was blocked a couple of weeks before. We got a letter from the tax authorities that the account was blocked for 10 days. That happens, but and then these tax agents were questioning, where is that money coming from, and why did you get that, and what's your relationship to that man? So my girlfriend explaining it's a gift, and it's because we are together, and we're having children together. She's pregnant, and really bad. But that happened a couple of weeks before. But I normally, after such conversation with the tax authority, we have had this happen before. They just understand that it's just a gift. The paperwork is there. There's no taxes on gifts here, so they leave us alone and they unblock the account. But in this case, 3 weeks later or so, suddenly a home invasion by cops that during the investigation also were referring to this transaction and asking the same questions. But see how beautiful the birds are here. Crazy, huh? And yeah, I've been living in terror the past 2 weeks. They let us go, but afraid that they would come back. They are still doing the investigation on us, and we also got in the meantime letters from the tax authorities where they claim very high taxes. So I have to negotiate with them, but this has never happened to me before that I got arrested, especially not like never, but to have that happen suddenly in your house is very, very disturbing. Every time even when I'm not at home in some hotel, I hear a knock, I'm afraid it's the police. And it's been really bad. So I hope that by resolving the issues with the tax authorities that things go away, and that the money laundering investigation is also closed, because of course they have nothing. I can't prove my source of funds, as we do all the time as investors with every exchange and every bank. You need to do this constantly, so I'm used to that one, and there's a clear trace where that money is coming from. It's from investments that I sold with my brokerage account, went to this bank, then it went to her bank. Like, it's a clear trace. So they don't have any, and there's a clear history or a real relationship, okay, children together, pregnancies. There is also a history of gifts done in the past that they invested in land, or so. But just want to let you guys know why I've been so absent everywhere, and social media, because I really didn't have any time to be busy with investments or crypto markets, or very beautiful here. What?
Welcome back to Zizo Reports, your number one stop for juicy, bingeable, trendy stories. And if you didn't see it here, then it probably didn't happen. Now, take a second to subscribe to the channel and, of course, like the video, not forgetting to click the notification bell so you're always in the know when I upload new material. Now, state investigators are burning the midnight oil, trying to unravel a complex international money laundering scheme involving foreigners who have wired close to $500 million shillings to 5 Kenyan women within 1 year. The money is mostly from Belgium and Mauritius, and it is in US dollars and euro currencies. Now, the Asset Recovery Agency, or rather ARA, has since filed several cash freeze suits against the women and has also obtained temporary preservation orders stopping them from withdrawing the funds, which women claim to be gifts and loans. ARA is conducting investigations with an aim to establish the source of the money. The women defending the said gifts and loans include Felista Nyamadhira Njoroge, Tabi Wamboko Kago, Jane Wangoi Kago, Sarah Wamboi, and Isabel Nyagodhie Wanjohi. Miss Wamboko is a sister to Miss Wangoi. The first four received their millions of shillings from Mr. MARC De Mesel, a Belgian YouTube crypto personality, on different dates between August last year and April 2022. Another beneficiary of funds from the Belgium national is Mr. Timothy Waigwa, a 22-year-old student at Kirinyaga University who received 47 million shillings as a gift. The investigators claim that the foreigner was in Kenya in 2017 and was living along Thika Road, Nairobi, before escaping to Tanzania in 2021 after learning he was on the police radar. He later engaged in a spree of wiring money to women's bank accounts, making them multimillionaires. Miss Wamboko received 108 million shillings. Mrs. Njoroge received shillings 109 million. Miss Wangoi received shilling 49 million. And Miss Wamboi received shilling 100 million. The women claimed to be in romantic relationships with the Belgian millionaire. While defending the money, Ms. Njoroge said ARA was invading her privacy since the money was a gift from her lover, the Belgian national, whom she said also made her pregnant. She also said she acquired the money genuinely through her relationship and businesses. Miss Wangoi, on her part, had indicated that the shilling 49 million shilling gift was meant to boost her salon and clothes business in Ruiru, Kiambu County. She told the ARA that she opened the Euro account in July 2021 for purposes of receiving the funds from De Mesel. When asked by the agency how she came to know the Belgian, Miss Wangoi revealed that the man was a boyfriend of her sister and had resided with her in Ruiru before acquiring an apartment at Garden City on Thika Road. He later flew out of the country and has been sending money to them, she said. The ARS suspects the money sent to all the recipients are proceeds of an organized money laundering syndicate, since the recipients are young women with no known history of big businesses or employment that could generate such revenue. For instance, the ARA says Ms. Wamboko in her bank account opening documents had indicated as self-employed, but the transaction in the account did not reveal or depict any other transaction apart from what it received from De Mesel MARC. Preliminary investigations have established that Ms. Wamboko opened the suspect account for the sole purpose of receiving the said funds, which the sender indicated as a gift from him, court papers indicate. All the monies were wired in the same manner and in tranches through various bank accounts held at Stanbic Bank, Equity, Cooperative, and that is according to the Assets Recovery Agency. Ms. Wanjohi on her part received 115 million Kenya shillings from Platcorp Holdings Limited, a company registered in Mauritius. The money was an unsecured loan, she told investigators. The purpose of the money deposited into her account on April 13, 2022 was not disclosed, and the agency intercepted it as Ms. Wanjohi was allegedly about to wire it to South Africa through Swift transfer. ARA claims that Ms. Wanjohi works at Platinum Credit Limited, a microfinance bank in Kenya. The agency alleges that Ms. Wanjohi was being used by fraudsters as a conduit for money laundering. No reasonable explanation was given as to why she was receiving the funds and why she wanted to transfer the money to South Africa. When pressed to explain, Ms. Wanjohi allegedly produced an agreement with Platcorp Holdings Limited, claiming it was an unsecured loan. Doubting the explanation, ARA said Platcorp Holdings Limited is also microfinance lender with no capacity to lend an individual shillings 115 million without security. ARA swung into action after receiving information into suspected cases of money laundering schemes and proceeds of crime involving multiple money transactions conducted through the bank accounts of the recipients in foreign currencies. In March 2022, a new US report tracking the global money laundering hotspots indicated that Kenya appears to have taken a step back in the fight against financial crimes after the government last year lifted the threshold of reporting cash transactions above 1 million shillings. Before 2021, the Central Bank of Kenya, or rather CBK, required commercial banks to record and report all transactions made above 1 million shillings, and that is approximately $10,000. However, in October 2021, President Uhuru Kenyatta ordered the lifting of the reporting requirement. He noted that a higher cash transaction limit will facilitate easy transactions for micro, small, and medium enterprises and help the economy respond to COVID shocks. The US State Department said in its annual International Narcotics Control Strategy report released this week that Kenya has no individual reporting requirement in place for large cash transactions, although banks must report to the Financial Reporting Center, or rather FRC. Well, that is it for now. Hope you learned something there. We'll be seeing you soon with more reports. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.